Welcome back, mortals, to another stream of playing Grimdark Future on Tabletop Sim. Tonight I got a different opponent with the same faction as last time, Imperial Guard. Welcome, Chris.
Hello.
Yeah, and I'm bringing my good old Necrons, but with a new list also. So we're playing on this beautiful map with some difficult terrain, cover, line of sight block and stuff. Everything you love and need. And before we talk about the armies, Chris, I think it's gonna be your first time playing it, right?
That's correct.
But you have played 40k before, so you know the general thing.
That's correct.
And you got a good-looking army here. Explain what you have.
So, I figured one thing I noticed is conscripts. They kind of suck in regular 40k, but in here they're discounted once again, so you can take pretty large numbers of them at a really cheap rate. So they seem decent for holding objectives and zoning out enemies. And then the commissars, they have the same kind of rule they had in the beginning of 8th edition, where they just automatically pass morale checks by killing one unit. And when you have 40 conscripts, losing one more just to hold on to that objective for another round doesn't seem that bad. We have a Valkyrie loaded up, light gunship loaded up with some Carapace armored veterans with melta guns. One thing I did notice is there's actually no restrictions on getting out of a transport after it moves, other than the fact that you're still restricted by alternate activations.
Yep.
So you can potentially throw the gunship up 36 inches, and if it survives the next activation of your opponent, you can throw out the melt gun veterans and blow something up.
Exactly. Then you got some heavy duty vehicles.
You got some mana cores, light support vehicles, battle tanks. I was looking over a lot of the turret weapon options for the tanks, and the plasma cannon stuck out to me as probably being the best one because unlike a lot of the other, well, I guess most of them have blast instead of deadly, so you have damage spillover on the weapons, but only the plasma cannon had multiple attacks, so you can kill up to 9 models with AP2 with the plasma cannon, compared to like the battle cannon or the demolisher cannon, which only is 1 attack at blast 6, so you're only killing 6 models with that.
And it's also really good because you're 4+ quality, so your 3 attacks are almost guaranteed at least one of them will hit, unlike if you're shooting a single shot.
Yeah, it just seemed like the best mix between volume and damage compared to out of all the turret options. I was considering the Punisher equivalent because it still has 20-something attacks, but only being AP1 and only being 24 inches really didn't sell it in my eyes. And then we have the support vehicle equivalent with Eagle rockets. It's 2 attacks with blast 6 each at AP2. Indirect means I can basically park this wherever I want and fire them off, good old guard fashion, sitting in the corner blowing up your guys.
Yeah, it's a beast. I'm scared of it.
And then I had some points left over, so I just took a 60-point infantry squad with a grenade launcher.
Alright, so against them are going 2000 points of my Necrons. I really wanted to bring this beast of a monolith to try it out and to give your Meltas a target to shoot at. So it has a bunch of guns, a sphere on top of it, and some Necrons inside. So we got my warriors with the Overlord, a good old Overlord who has a Tachyon arrow, which is an anti-tank power glow, shoots like laser beams, blows up tanks, no problem. Then which has a darkness cloak, whatever it's called, so he can ambush, and a bunch of stuff. He has a couple buddies and some magic. We'll see it in the game. And some destroyers. They are ambushers too, and they are melee beasts. So I count on them also. So the whole idea was kind of a Necron force that could ambush with all of its units and just position itself whenever necessary. Try to strike at the weak points and have fun. So with that out of the way, I think we should place the objectives. If you don't mind, I'll roll for the amount of them. It
Yep.
is G3 plus 2, so it's going to be 4 objectives. That is interesting. And then we roll off for who places the first one. Let's see. Ooh, it's a draw. Let's do it again. Oh, you beat me. So you get to play. Let's use the objectives from over here. I like them more. You can recolor them. They stand out a bit more. Yeah, the
Okay.
range. Yeah, the range is exact. So you can put it anywhere uh, outside of our deployment zones, and they have to be 9 inches away from each other. So you can put it wherever you wish.
I think I'll start with just putting one right. Right up here seems fine. I can probably manage that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, we don't know who will start on which side yet, because that will be a different roll-off. Okay, you can lock it in place there. I might wanna put something as a slow army player. I want to keep the objectives close together. That benefits me greatly. So let's see. I might just put it over here, or here in cover even. Yeah, I think I'll put it in the rubble here.
Okay.
Okay, and Chris went all the way on the other side. That is not so good for me, because I have such a small elite force and I don't have enough units to spread out so much. But maybe. So if I place it here and you get this side, I'm kinda screwed.
Yes.
But if I place it here, then the objectives will be kinda spread out. I might just go and place it over here and put all my firepower and all my strength on this flank. I think I'll put it in the field here, in the open, just like that. And with that out of the way, the game ends after 4 rounds, and whoever controls more objectives at the end of the 4th round wins. You control an objective by putting your enemies or putting your models there at the end of the turn, if there aren't any enemies there. Something like that. So let's roll off again to see who gets to deploy first. Let me make the music a bit quieter. Oh, seems like it's gonna be you.
All right, we'll be taking the red deployment then. I think I'll have a bit of an easier time there. Let's see. We're going to be having, I think in this particular map, we'll have one group of the conscripts doubled up, and we'll have the other one split up.
Interesting. So, what unit do you want to place first?
Yeah, I think I've got a pretty easy choice. We'll take a Manticore. And I think we can cover most of the important objectives. Nothing outside of 48.
Yeah, that range is huge.
that fits perfectly, huh?
Nice, good in there. Okay. And I'll just say I'm ambushing everything. So feel free to deploy your whole list.
Oh yeah, that makes that pretty easy for me then.
Don't forget that units have to stay 1 inch away from each other. So
Oh, do
it's
they?
yeah,
Allied units as well?
yep. That makes it really easy to distinguish between them. So might want to change that.
Okay.
Guard is taking good defensive positions here, and I don't like that. And you know how aircraft work here, right? When they
Yeah.
only allowed to go in a straight line.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
I think actually, yeah, we'll do this. There you go.
What does it mean?
Could mean anything.
Ah, I see. I see. All right.
Actually, a bit better set it up so I can do it next turn. Oh, I'm really scared of you popping up next turn because I can have decent threat range with these guys.
So do you want to change anything?
Hmm. Yeah, this works.
Cool. So let's go into the first turn then, in
Okay.
which I cannot ambush. So you can do all of your
Yeah.
activations.
Let's go ahead and have some fun pushing some guys around.
Some, yeah. what you would call a movement phase. So I got those tokens, which are double-sided. So green means activated. I'll scatter them a bit, that might look better. Just a regular day on a patrol.
And then we'll set up. See how exactly I have to set this up. Paste back on any table edge. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this works for me.
Okay. Everything's set up. So that should be the end of the first turn. Please put the activation markers next to all the units. Should be able to copy them.
Oh yeah, okay.
And you also capture all four objectives.
Yeah, for whatever that's worth in the first turn.
Open them red. And now at the beginning of the second turn, I should deep strike or ambush. Okay, here comes the big monolith. I'm thinking. Will it even fit here? Oh god, it's big. It's huge. No, I think it's too big to fit here. So I wanted to stay out of your 36-inch flying range, but I can just stay out of your movement line. So if I drop here, oh, but that's too far. It's so small, actually. So I can drop it here, or I can drop it here, for which you prepared everything, basically. And I don't like that. What I want to do first is I want to drop these guys over here. They want to go for that manticore. Right, and then Cryptek. The Cryptek's probably gonna jump in here. I think he should be able to fit in here with these guys. They'd be 9 inches, and yeah, 9.5 here. Should be good enough. Standing in front of a tank doesn't sound fun though.
That'll probably be fine.
Sure. I think I know what I can do. So I can put the monolith right in the middle here. But then oh, it's gonna hurt then. You have to go 18. I might just blast your gunship, or try to shoot your gunship in my monolith. It might do some damage, but I wish I had the other version, which is like the obelisk, which just shoot pulses at planes or something. Damn man, 4 Meltas is so scary. I think what I want to do is I want to put it here. Oh, but then you can jump out. You can jump out before it moves anyway, right?
Yep.
Ooh, it's tough. Love it. So the safest position would be here, but it's so far from the objectives then. We only got 3 turns. Fine, I'll go for it.
Okay.
I'll risk it. Nine here. Come on. And then I'm gonna be going first. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's 4 Meltas, dude. Ah, it's too risky. It's too risky. Yeah, I'm taking too much time. But I'll be a coward. I'll put it back here. We'll see how it works out for me. So because I finished activating first last turn, I should go. Finished activating first. Yeah. Last turn I should go first this turn, and
Okay.
I think I should start with the Manticore. So let's flip all the tokens to blue, which means unactivated. And I'll charge the Manticore. I wanna get rid of it as quick as possible.
Okay.
And we should remove the Amazons too. They're rushing in. We're gonna tear it down, or try to. And that is gonna be 6 arm blade attacks. Hitting all trees. So that is 6 hits with AP2. What a good start.
Okay. So we'll save on 4. Take 3 damage.
And then they have 3 metal fangs each, so that's 9 metal fangs. Hitting on trees again. So that is 7 AP1s and 1 rending. So roll AP1s first. I think that should be enough. It is.
Yep. It
So,
takes it out.
yep, priority target destroyed. They're gonna consolidate towards the nearest enemy. Actually, I might not want to peek out of here.
No, it's probably fine.
Because there's a tank there, but then you might just run away from me, you know? I don't want that. So, over to you.
Okay. Alright, we'll have my battle tank. Move over here. Stay out of range of big monolith cannon. And we'll put some fire power down range into these warriors.
Do you mind if I face it that way?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go.
Put everything into them. We'll start with the plasma cannon. Three hits, hitting on 4s.
So that's blast 3.
3. Yep.
So 3 hits with AP2, which means I save on 5s. and then I regen on the 5s. Ooh, so I kill 2
And then
straight
3
away.
heavy machine gun shots. 1 hit at AP -1.
Saving on the 4. All good.
Okay, that's everything for that tank.
Alright. Let's do these guys before they get blown up to pieces. They are going to move their 4 inches. And my Cryptek is gonna attempt to cast a spell. Let me open it up. So he's gonna try and cast a spell, which gives your tank, a unit within 18 inches, -2 to hit next time it shoots. Yeah, I think that might be the best one. But it only goes off on a 5+. Nope, it fails. So now they're gonna shoot. And they're gonna put... Let's see. I'll put all the attacks of the Cryptek into these guys. And... that might be... I'll put all the Gauss guns into them. And put all the attacks of the Cryptek into the conscripts. So it's gonna be 8 Gauss slaves going into the infantry squad. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, that's fail, so 3 regular hits.
Save on 5. 2 die.
2 down, and then the Cryptek will have... I'm gonna sum up the staff shot and the flame protocol, so that's 9 attacks. Plus they're the same. Hitting on 3s. That is 6 hits with AP1.
Okay, save on 6. Nope.
6 of them dead.
Actually, what's the range on those?
24 on all the guns. I don't think it would change much. It's gonna come for you anyway. The monolith. Alright. Over to you then.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start with... Let me think. Yeah, we'll move battle tanks.
You can say it's out of 12. That's fine.
Go ahead and scoot over here, and then we'll fire into the warriors again with everything.
Go ahead.
Hitting on 4s.
So 3 hits again.
Yep.
Saving on 5s. And regening on 5s. Oh, another 2 down.
Heavy
Killing
machine
them.
gun, 4s,
Saving on
AP1.
4s. Oh, wait. Okay.
Okay.
That's the activation. Time for the monolith then. It is slow, so it can only move 4 and then attack with its guns. I'm gonna put. So it has 12 gauss machine guns. I'm gonna put 12 gauss machine guns into them. And I'm gonna put the heavy antimatter cannon. I can hit the tank actually. It's not gonna do much though. But at the same time, it's not worth spending AP3 on your conscripts, right? So yeah,
It is blast.
it is blast. Yeah.
Blast. It's blast, not deadly.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I think I'll put the big orb lightning strike. First big orb lightning strike. Come on, it hits. So that's 6 hits with AP3.
Save on a 5.
Oh, good rolls, man. So there's just 2 wounds down, and then 12 shots from the Gauss machine guns and the conscripts. Hitting on 3s. So that is 10 hits, you save it on 6. Oh, the rending doesn't matter, does it? So you just save it on 6s. Anyway, because it has AP1.
Well, the Ren takes it to AB4, doesn't it?
But you always save on 6s and fail on 1s.
Really?
Yeah, there is like an involved save in a sense. So
Oh, okay.
you can roll those together. See, the Emperor
Oh, there you go.
protects. Well, that's still 8 of them dead though.
Ah, they're fine.
Uh, make a morale check.
I will. Yep. Make my morale check. Quality. Is he really only a quality 5 himself? That's what I wrote, but is that correct? So he is. Okay.
No.
So
So
put
he
one
has
of
to
them down
shoot.
and tell that last guy to stand and fight.
Do you know what happens if a commissar fails morale check when he's alone?
Ah, I believe. Let's check.
He just shoots himself.
Well, he'll be
That's
dead, but at least he
that's
passed the morale check.
Okay, over to you.
All right. I think. Let's see. Ah, perfect. We will activate our conscript and commissar. I'll do an admiral job. Occupying it for the
Oh, what
Emperor.
legends! What legends! They just stood there.
Well, it's slow and it doesn't fly, so
They just stood there in front of the monolith. Are they gonna try and shoot it?
they will. They absolutely will.
Go ahead.
So one shot hitting on a 6, one shot hitting on a 5. Oh, that's 2 dice, but they both failed, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Alright. Oh, it's a monolith. What did you expect? And I think I only have a single unit left.
Yep.
So I'll activate these guys. And you really did stop me from
Mm,
setting up
they'd have to
here.
be
Yeah,
within
I know,
4
I know.
inches.
I still haven't positioned them properly. I might just put them inside the ruin here because that should be.
Some
Just
plasma shots next turn.
so up to 6. I can put them in here.
I don't think the transport rule says you set them up within 6 unless they're.
Oh, that's their move, so they can move 6. They
Yeah, the transport
Oh,
does
but
let them move
but they can
6.
only move 4 still, right? Because they're
I
slow.
up to 6.
Because
Yeah.
they're slow as
Okay,
hell.
yeah.
God damn it! Why are you so slow, Necrons?
Look, you HQ that fixes that.
The race, yeah. I don't have it here though. Yeah, I think I'll have to deploy here. That would be much better. Oh, now you're all spread out. Yeah, that's really not the best position to be in. Would you say that is fine to not meddle with it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So what do we need to do? We need to get rid of those 2 pesky humans. And the Overlord. Oh, I think I actually will put the Overlord in the back here. So he can plink at your gunship. Which he
Yeah, you can
perfectly
go for it.
sees. So he's gonna try and hit it.
Is he in range?
It is extra 12 away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at
So
44. So
I
he's
need to
barely in
be
range.
I need to be in 36, right? So
Yeah,
I am,
they're in range.
or 32. No,
He's also shooting
36.
at -1 to hit.
Yeah, so he hits on 4 plus. Let's see, let's go. Nope. And all the Necrons gonna put their guns at those 2 because they're annoying. Should get rid of them. So that is a lot of hits. That is 9 hits at your. Yeah, they're dead.
They did their job.
They really did. Oh damn.
Well, okay. We'll get the rest of these activations out of the way then.
Mm-hmm.
Have my gunship things. What do we got on this? Can yeah, just out of range. Okay, we'll put the laser machine gun into these destroyers, and I guess we'll put the strike missile. Strike missile is deadly, isn't it? Yeah, I'll put the strike missile into the monolith.
Okay.
So 3 hits on 4s into the.
Ooh.
Nope, I'll miss. 1 hit on 4 into the monolith. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. That's fine.
What
Well then,
else?
set up our veterans, and we'll go after the next best target.
Oh, that's scary. All those meltas. I think only these three would be able to shoot.
I can inch him up a little bit more.
Nah, too far.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. I can only get 3.
So it's still 3 meltas. That might just annihilate him. Let's see.
Hitting on 3s. Wow, okay.
So I save on a 6. Ooh, almost. And then I try to regen. I still might save a guy. Almost. So he killed 1.
Then we'll put, how many do we have? 7? Yeah, 7 assault rifles into him. Hitting on 3s.
On 4s, you mean?
The commander gives them +1 to hit.
Oh, they have a commander with them. Who's the same, I see. That's what you picked, alright. Will make sense for the Meltas. But regen takes 1 wound off. Like that. Okay. I'm out of activations, so it's rest of the units.
Yep. Just be moving these conscripts back. And I'll throw all their shots into the destroyers. Ten shots hitting on 6.
2+, all good. Anything else? Oh, more conscripts.
This guy move. Put the grenade launcher with the anti-tank profile into the destroyers.
Yeah, the grenade launch is actually
assault
scary.
rifles will go into the warriors.
Makes sense.
1 shot on 5. Nope. 2 shots on 5. Nope. Okay. These guys move up.
To everyone who is watching right now, there might have been some lag. I'm not sure what's the cause of it, but I'll try to fix that in the future. Okay.
Then we'll put this guy here. 16 assault rifle shots.
That's all our shots. Only hitting on 6s though.
15 hitting on 6.
Because conscripts.
And 1 hitting on 5.
3 ups. Oh, good. Anything else?
No, I do believe that's everything.
Okay. So that's the end of the turn 2. And we can flip the tokens and go into turn 3 then. Starting with one more my units. I should do these destroyers going 12. I don't think they can reach your guys. Oh, I think they can.
Able to? Thought I measured it out.
Yeah, it's 11.9 here even.
Oh, my bad. I meant to measure out so they'd be 12 away.
Oh, that's fine if you
Yeah.
could.
Squeeze them in.
Oh, you think you would have been able to? Because you moved exactly 6 this way. I don't think you would have gotten away actually. Don't you think? Because it's 11.9 here.
I could have moved diagonally more than
Yeah, fair.
up like that.
I mean, I'm not scared of them much anyway. I'm gonna put my guys on the objective here. That's my whole point. If you wanna take it, you'll have to fight for it. Oh, stand still. So that's their activation. Over to you.
And I'll have the battle tank put it in full reverse. Would be enough to put him out of range. No, he needs to go diagonal a bit more.
Yeah, should be good there.
Then we'll start putting more plasma cannon shots into these guys. I don't like these guys. Hitting on 4. AP -2.
Mm-hmm. 5s and 5s. Yay! So you only killed 1.
Then heavy machine gun.
We're still losing Necrons fast. Oh damn.
AP
Regen though,
-1.
so you kill another.
You'd have to roll 1 more regen. It's AP -1 on their 3 save.
Oh, you're right. So you killed 1 more. Shit.
And then I believe you do have to check morale now.
I think you're right. I only fell on once because fearless. Yep, they're fine.
Does Fearless make it so they fail on once?
Yeah, they have quality 3+, and fearless gives +1 to morale checks.
Stage. Oh yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I think I should move. I think I should do the monolith. Ooh, so far. The objective's too far. Yeah, I think I'll start with these guys. They will. There's no point in killing the gunship now. Might want to go for the tank though. Let's see. If I move these guys 4. Can't really see the tank from over here. And so I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna activate these guys. And they will. Damn, it's so tense. I don't know what to do. I'll activate these guys, and they will. Yeah, let's move and shoot. Why not? So they're gonna move 4. It's only turn 3. They're gonna move here. The Crypta gonna try and cast -2 to hit on this tank on the 5-up. Come on. Nope, fails. What a shame. But then he's gonna shoot at these conscripts, and 3 warriors gonna shoot at these infantry guardsmen. The 3 warriors hitting on 3s, so there's 2 hits, no AP. That should be 2 dead guardsmen.
Roll and round for them. 5. It's pinned.
Nope, he is pinned. Okay, and the cryptic will put everything else into the conscripts here. So he has again 9 shots with the flame protocol and the staff. Let's go. That is 7 hits with AP1. So that is 7 conscripts dead. Damn, you have a lot of conscripts still. I'll remove them. Forces a morale check, does it? Yeah, it does.
Hey, I get to keep
Hey,
one.
they're fine.
I'll have my battle tank drift around the corner. Take some shots on these destroyers and try and get rid of them.
I don't think he can see them, actually.
Should be able to see a corner of them easily.
Well, that's if you draw the line of sight 40k kind of style. But
Is there anything saying you don't draw line of sight that way?
oh, it's kind of ambiguous here. But all right, you can shoot them, but they obviously would have cover,
Sure, that's fine.
and I'll face it that way, so it looks cool.
Hitting on 5s.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
So AP2 4-ups.
Yep.
And then 5-up regens. 2 wounds. That kills the guy.
One more. Nope. Take some morale test.
Oh, no hits. But the morale. Oh, he fails. That is god awful. Yep, I just lost that flank. Because a pinned model cannot take objectives at the end of the round. Alright. So let's see. These warriors, they are gonna rush. Gonna leg it this way. Leave some space for the monolith. Something like that.
Are they just gonna rush up then?
Yep. Over
Okay.
here. They're just walking as quick as possible. Yeah, they should be in range. Not stress about maybe not those guys. Almost. Can you make it? I assume they're gonna
Alright,
blast
but
my warriors the cryptic away.
we'll resolve these assault rifles first, just on the very low chance I actually get to damage the cryptek.
Makes sense.
+1 to hit, so 7 assault rifles. Hitting on 3s. AP 0.
3 ups. Regen. Oh, good.
3 melta shots hitting on 3s. Nice.
Okay. 6 up. Nope. And can I make 6 regens? What do you think? No, apparently. But that only kills a single warrior. And makes me make an roll check. I'm good. You're not gonna scare a Necron. Okay,
Sure.
hold on. I have the
Oh, yeah.
monolith left.
Forgot.
And it's
Yeah,
gonna
my bad.
activate and it's gonna rush here. Here it comes. Oh, not on the building. Come on. Big fat monolith. Yep, should be good. It's just rushing too.
Go ahead and scoot up here. Gunship's gonna put everything it has into the destroyer.
Makes sense.
Roll the missile, hitting on 4. Machine gun, hitting on 4. AP -2.
4 ups and the regen takes 1. And he's already pinned. Do you want to bayonet him? Because he would only hit you on 6s in return. Might be a bad idea.
I think he has enough tax that he could actually kill something if I charged him.
I mean, it's conscripts.
Exactly. Um... Yeah, we'll activate these guys and have them run up.
Oh, you think you're gonna stop the monolith? You actually might. That's good.
And then I guess the last thing I have is these conscripts over here. I could have done a really incredibly smart play, but I didn't. Oh well.
What was it?
I could have run my conscripts up and embarked them within the gunship before it took off.
Huh.
And then next turn I can move this off the board, bring it in like over here and throw the conscripts at something.
Damn. Yeah. You really are outmaneuvering me so much in this game.
I'll have to settle for what I'm committed to. Which is...
I mean, this objective is yours, no doubt.
Throw 10 assault rifle shots into this destroyer. Watch as we hit with none of them.
Oh, we hit with 1. No, but he's fine. You
Yeah.
enjoying it?
Alright.
And this guy?
Oh, he's gonna activate and clear his pin.
This single guy, damn. How is he still alive? Okay, so let's go into the last turn then.
Is that last turn? I thought there was one more.
Nope, it's only 4 turns. And I'm starting first in this one too. Let's do this unit first. I'm gonna try and, for once, successfully cast -2 to hit on them. Not today. What a shame. I I used I used to do it on a stronger caster, on a Catan shard, which has like a psychic tree. Cast it on a 3+ and it always succeeds. It's pretty cool when it does. So the warrior's gonna kill this guy, and the cryptic gonna flame and burn these conscripts over there.
Yep.
So 2 warriors. Will this be enough though? That's the question, because they might.
You never know.
They might just not kill him. He might survive. What a legend he would be. But I'll try. Nope, really. What a
Absolutely.
man. What a man. So 9 attacks into them. What? Come on, dice. There we go. Shame it's not rending. AP1. So. Oh, that's not all of them. That's not what I need. Damn commissars.
Yeah, we'll see if we can roll a 5. That one guardsman I saved last turn is paying off.
Well, his time to die has come. And now it's just a commissar on his body. Who is a veteran by now. So over to you then.
Yep. We'll have these veterans come up and do veteran things. You know, the veterans are kind of safe where they're at. I should activate the tanks. Just throw my tank right in front of you.
Ooh.
Oh, no, because then you could charge move and get around me.
Not really. Well, I kinda can, but I don't think that will get me the objective. Because otherwise I just run up here and take it.
Or maybe we just move up 9 then and contest it.
No, I think if you put it up here, there is no way I can go around it. See? Because I'm not gonna kill it in melee, obviously. And I can't just rush 8 around it. And then I'll have to fall back an inch. Nah. This tank is gonna be perfect for blocking this.
Yeah, we'll just move it up like that then, I suppose. And hope it survives.
Yeah, that's some quality guard tactics. Just move blocking everywhere. I did not think of that actually. And so didn't my previous opponent, I think. Alright, so that's just their move. Well, there is no way I can get on the objectives now. These guys... Hold on. Can he... would you say that counts?
Hmm. I don't think you can make that move without going
Yeah.
within 1 inch.
Well, I
Tank,
think
though.
I'll just call it here. Well, good game. You did some amazing movement techniques here. With blocking these conscripts, I think that's what they're best at, right?
Yeah, because it's just because that's I think that's one factor is like the movement in Grimdark is pretty binary. Like things are either regular speed or they're fast or they're like aircraft, and there's not much in between. So it's not like 40k where you have like your race or whatnot that can move 12 inches and then charge and have all this pile and consolidate, and you have melee units that are covering like 30 inches a turn. You're
Yeah.
just you're stuck going at like 6 or 12 inches a turn, and if you can't get the most out of that, then you're just going to get outmaneuvered by other armies.
I got outmaneuvered really hard because I lost the first turn because I was ambushing. It didn't turn out so good because you denied my deployment here, and
Yeah,
you took this side too, which was pretty good for you. You send your quick reaction force here and dealt with the destroyers. That was really good. I thought I had it, but your guys came to rescue.
yeah. That's what I figured, is that even if I couldn't get any good targets with the gunship along the 3 main objectives, I could still send it all the way to the end and pick off people on the last
That's
objective.
really smart. Yeah, and as you said, you could have even put conscripts in there and taxied them somewhere else. So that's pretty in depth. And yeah, the conscripts stood their ground.
This one guy.
He's a veteran by now. He lost all his 19 buddies, but that's how veterans are made.
I started screaming at him to fix bayonets in the face of the giant doom pyramid.
Yeah, that was a good one. A lot of stuff, a lot of like movement tactics involved.
You know what? I forgot the fact that my battle tanks are all -1 to hit because I put camo netting on them in the first place.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Only
I think I only shot a tank once, and it did
Yeah, you got
nothing.
1 hit. I don't remember if it mattered, but it's there.
Yeah, it's a
You
shame
can
because this guy is actually a really good anti-tank killer. Well, tank
Yeah.
killer, because he has a deadly 6 gun. In my previous game, he killed like 2 tough 6 vehicles and a tank. But
Yeah. Tanks being 12 wounds for their cost is pretty good. I feel
yeah,
like that's one thing I like, is that you can take battle tanks and Grimdark Future and they don't suck.
they really don't, unless your opponent brings a ton of melters.
'Cause they're fast, they have decent firepower, they're pretty tough.
They can charge too. They're pretty good at
They
melee.
can charge. They have impact 6.
That is awesome. One of my best memories about this game is charging a Chaos Rhino, which has a spiked ram attachment, so it deals 9 impact hits.
Jeez, yeah, that's pretty
It
good.
charged the full squad of guardsmen, killed 5, and the other just routed.
I think I was testing this out just to get a feel for the mechanics, and I put together a Tau army, and the basic consisted of like 5 infantry squads and then a big cyclic ion blaster crisis bomb, and it managed to kill 2 full-on tanks in 1 round of shooting. Like, it's crazy the amount of
Oh,
firepower you can pack
it's
into it.
insane. Yeah, it's insane if you put a bunch of melters on a unit, a bunch of fusions. Yeah, and Tau are crazy like that.
Well, not even like fusions, like the cyclic ion blaster equivalent for Tau. If you put 3 of them on
Oh,
1 suit,
the
it's
blast
the
tree,
equivalent.
the blast tree ones.
Yeah, here like if you put 3 of them on there, it's the same firepower as one of my battle tanks.
Damn.
It's 3 attacks, EP2, blast 3 at 18 inches, and you have 6 of them. It's
Well,
just scary. Like, imagine me shooting my battle tanks at your stuff, except I have 6 of them and they have ambush.
Right. Well, this game is not really competitively balanced. Well, same as 40k really. Looking at Drukari.
Oh yeah. It's
So
more about just like the variety of units and
yeah,
builds that you
and
can make work.
it's always good to see the units that are long forgotten in 40k being used. Like,
Actually being able to use Carapace veterans with melter guns jumping out of Valkyries.
yeah, I know, right? I have a full Elysian list, and it's awesome.
I think I, I don't know how I feel about it. Like I was looking at just straight up recreating Chimera Melta veterans, but then I'm looking at the Valkyrie and it's like 10 points more for being an aircraft. Like, yeah, you're on a fixed path, but also you're just way faster than everything else in the game.
Yeah, and you're hard to hit too. Don't forget.
Yeah, like the -1 to hit and the -12-inch range saves you from a lot of weaponry if you deploy
Oh,
conservatively.
but then if you want to be a shooty unit, so even if you go diagonally, I think 18, 18. I think you'll have to like teleport at some point unless you go full diagonally. So you're gonna lose a turn of shooting.
Yeah.
If you see
I
what I
don't think it's
mean.
the worst thing because the veterans have an 18-inch threat range coming out because they move out 6 and then they have a 12-inch range on
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
fusion.
Yeah, fusion veterans are insane.
That because like if you set up the objectives properly, you can cover most everything that matters.
Yeah, setting up the objectives is pretty tactical too.
Yeah, because we have
I
all
wanted
of.
them to be bunched
I was
up, but
able.
then you denied all of this. Oof.
Yeah, like as soon as I saw you going for the deep strike, that's why I split up the conscripts instead of running them as 2 blobs.
Mm, I
Because I was
see.
able to leave behind that one squad here to cover this corner and force the monolith all the way into the back.
Yeah, Necrons are too slow for tricks like that.
Yeah, like
My
yeah,
usual lists are like battle line formations where they just march up the board with a lot of gauss, a lot of like deadly six stuff,
yeah.
blasting all around.
He basically only had like 4 units on the board
Yeah,
compared
yeah.
to me running around.
I just get outmaneuvered. You did a really
Yeah,
good job on that.
it's really hard to get the most out of a monolith when it doesn't have any rules making it faster.
Well, yeah, it does decent at being a big target, but it's hard to put it on the objective.
Yeah, it's not really that big of a target when you just ignore it.
Well, but even then you can just melt it to the ground.
Yeah, even if you don't melt it, it only has a 24-inch range on all its guns.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
if I
that
really wanted to, I could have kited it with my battle tanks the whole game.
yeah.
Yeah, I think only having 4 rounds puts a lot more incentive on
Yeah,
being able to
like
surgically remove the units you need to and then outmaneuver the rest. Because unless you're bringing a serious amount of firepower, like a fully kitted up crisis bomb, I don't think you're able to table your opponents where you need to. Like
well,
this destroyer being alive for that long, and these guardsmen over here being alive for that long. Like unless you're bringing like a really elite army dedicated to killing certain units, I don't think you're able to realistically shoot people off objectives when you need to and rely on it.
well that's I don't know. There's also melee, which we didn't do much of, and it's really
Yeah.
good. Like Chaos Berserkers jumping out rhinos, like a rhino coming in, ramming people with Impact 9, then Berserkers jumping out, or orcs in trucks. Orcs and trucks are
Oh
actually
yeah,
insane.
melee and transports would be pretty good because you can charge the 12 inches with a transport and then disembark
Hold on,
and charge
I
another
have a
6 inch.
list where there's a there's not orc there are orc trucks. Oh, I don't even remember. There's like an insane amount of impact there,
Yeah,
which is feeding to the orcs.
I think leveraging impact is something that's
So there's like 18 impact hits, and then the orcs jump out.
yeah. I think that's one thing that I like about how the guard is set up is that you don't really have much melee outside of the ogrins or the death riders, but all your vehicles have like impact 6 on them. So if you really need to, you can throw them into a
Yeah,
like even if you're not shooting, you're getting the 12 inches of movement and the impact hits on
yeah.
something if you need to.
That's what tanks were literally made for in the World War One.
Yeah, it's really
pushing through
really
enemy lines.
sucks how much vehicle melee sucks in actual 40k. Like you have a land raider and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just run over these guardsmen, and you get stuck in for like 10 turns because it's like weapon skill 6 with no actual melee profile.
Yeah.
Like you have to be the size of a Bane blade before they give you an actual melee weapon. It's ridiculous.
You know what? You know what? I should mod a monolith to have to have impact. So I could have.
I'm actually kind of sad that of the whole design philosophy of take your units that suck and put them in, they don't have a Bane blade profile.
I did mod a bandblade. There is a points calculator, so all the point values are made with a calculator, and
Yeah.
you can mod your own units in. Or
I think the issue with the Bane blade is that then you run into the same issue as the monolith, where it's like, oh, you have this really big brick unit, and it's like, well, what is it gonna do? Like,
oh, here it is. Check it out.
let's take a look at this. 925 points. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely worth it.
Let's see. Attack 1, blast 3, deadly 3. That's a fun combination. Demolisher cannon. Yeah, auto cannon. Yeah. 6 heavy machine guns. Okay, now we're talking. 2 laser cannons. Impact 12. Fast
How do you like
and
that?
Strider. I could see this working. Hold on, let me take a look at something real quick. What are the psychic powers that guard gets?
They have a +1 to hit psychic power.
Yeah, 4 up to hit to give it +1 to hit. Yeah, that'll
Yeah, the
work.
psychic powers are generally good for guard, I think, from what I've seen.
I was looking at taking one because there's a 5 up power to give a unit within 12 regeneration, but then I was looking at the math on the psychic powers and I'm like, I don't know if this will work out all the time.
Well, my psychic powers
Yeah,
don't work out.
yeah, look at your psychic power. Like for 60 points to get a psychic that has the +2 to cast, I could just take another 10 conscripts instead. Or I guess 5 guardsmen in my case. Those 5 guardsmen probably did more work than me failing to cast my psychic power half the time.
Where
Let's see. Baneblade Cannon. Blast 3, Deadly 3.
well, I think that should be the end of the game, and as the losing side, I can flip the table now, and I should end the stream.
Oh yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
playing.
thanks to everyone for watching me get destroyed, and yeah, see you next time.
See you next time. Go ahead and message me if you ever want to play another game. I'll try and put together some more armies.
Sure. I want to play some other armies